Chemtrails, chemtrails, chemtrails. These will probably blowed across the sky when the sky was over Georgia, and now it's drifted up over us. All right, thank you. They'll be adding more to it. Time it gets up to Washington, it just look like a big cloud. You won't even see the airplanes doing this stuff. All right, thank you. We got climate engineering in the sky coming out of Georgia. Got one flying over us just recently. Chemtrails, y'all. Our military sprays these chemicals on us daily, just about. They use it to modify the weather, but they're modifying the weather because they want to thaw Russia out. It's not about helping America out. It's about getting the world ready for World War III. Which will be here pretty soon. They've already thawed the seaport out in Russia, one of them. They want to thaw all the seaports out. So Russia's Navy is all-year Navy, not just a summertime Navy. Ready for World War III, y'all. All right, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some more chemtrails in Abbeville. These all blowed up from Georgia here. I haven't seen any sprayers over Abbeville. All those clouds up there probably, chemtrails too. They just get enough of them up there, it looks like a big cloud cover. But all these streaky lines, those are put up by jets to spraying chemicals on us, y'all. Look, I've been doing more research back into Waco. Our government burnt that church down in Waco. David Koresh did not set his church on fire. I've seen the army tank with the flames coming out the barrel when they were trying to put tear gas in the building. They poke a hole in the wall with the barrel, but then he sliced the wall open by dropping the barrel down to the ground, and when he backed up you could see the tear gas and stuff, which is on fire. And when I was in National Guard and we were going to use tear gas, we were always told to call the fire department because you are going to set the building on fire. And that's what they did. And I don't think it was intentional. I think that guy just dropped that barrel down, and I don't know, but they told him probably sliced that wall open, but somebody must have known that stuff was going to come falling out. Some of the captains and the majors and stuff that's really got a brain. But another thing is, our government is not supposed to be using tanks and machine guns on us. Our military is not allowed to be active on U.S. soil. Our Army is not. Now the Marines, they're offshore, so they can be active. If you look at your Constitution, our U.S. Army is not supposed to be active on American soil. And that's American Army equipment they had that day. There was 40 people run out the back side of the building after it caught on fire. And they sat out there Army tanks with 50 caliber machine guns on them to shoot them down and murder them. Well, see, north of us looks good. And looking south, we got a bunch of clouds, but those new chemtrails were to the west of us. But anyway, back to Waco. So our government, the reason they burnt down Waco is because David Koresh was on shortwave radio broadcasting to the world about what happened with the first attack on the World Trade Center. So that's why our government had to shut them up. Most of y'all don't even know about that first attack, but anyway, our government supplied the van, supplied the explosives, hired a Muslim to build the bombs so it looked like Muslim type stuff. And then they hired a preacher to hire 2 guys to drive the truck. Well, when it went off, of course they took that preacher and tried to Well, they did a court case on them. They put them in jail and stuff. But it was admitted in court case, or it was exposed, because that cleric had recorded a phone call with the FBI agent he was talking to that supplied the truck and the bombs, and was hiring him to hire 2 drivers for the truck. And when he seen the truck, or the van, he realized those were real explosives in there. And he got in touch with the FBI, and the FBI told him, don't say nothing, just go park the truck. You know, so he should have parked the truck outside the FBI building in New York and not at the World Trade Center, really. Because our FBI is created with paperclip Nazis. These are not God-fearing Christians. These are satanic worshipers. I mean, they even brought Joseph Mengele to the United States to... Yes, sir. Tuesday morning around 12 o'clock, we got chemtrails up over in the sky. I haven't seen any airplanes yet, but the activity is going on today. Everything looks like normal clouds to me though. So they're mixing theirs in so maybe people can't identify them too much. You got 1 or 2 over there it looks like. I'll get out of the trees and do some more filming. Look at the top of that cloud, and you got that streak going by, and you see how it's fluffing out over this way. That's what those chemtrails do, and they collect moisture and stuff and they start clouds. They're trying to build this into a big thunderstorm right here. Alright, thank y'all. This is going to be real hard to see, but we got chemtrails going up there. He done flew over the top of me and I didn't know it. Looks like he's coming out of the northwest. I assume I got it, I don't know. Right along in there. There you go. Hard to see it on my camera, y'all. But it's flying off to the southeast over there. All the way down, I missed it. I was out here filming that, and this thing flew over the top, and I missed it. Alright, so they are actively chemtrailing us over Abbeville today. And today is Tuesday, about 1 o'clock. Alright, thank you. Chemtrailers, still going all day. I say it's about 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Sun's getting across the sky. I can hear them flying over. Those aren't passenger jets. That's too low for a passenger jet. That's military. And that's the ones that fly around, put the streaks in the sky with the chemicals in them. Trying to modify the weather, making everybody think there's global warming. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your global warming. They're moving the weather around. They're blowing cold air off the North Pole and warm air is going up there. They're just moving around the earth, the air on the planet. They think there's global warming or cooling or whatever. They're shifting the air patterns around and messing them up. That's why we think the ice is melting at North Pole. Hell, we've been doing this for 15 years, thawing out Russia, getting them ready so their Navy can fight World War III. Y'all need to pay attention to what's going on, y'all. Alright, thank you. They've been chemtrailing. This wind's blowing out of Georgia at us. They've been chemtrailing over Georgia and it's drifting up over us, and drift up over North Carolina, and drift on up over Virginia, and Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania, and all y'all guys. Alright, thank you. Alright, we got chemtrails in the sky. This is blowing up out of Georgia over here, y'all. See, back over that way, there is none. This is fresh stuff blowing up out of Georgia. Airplanes put those in the sky. That's radioactive barium, radioactive strontium, aluminum oxide, and arsenic. None of that is good for us, but our military likes to coat us with it every day. Or oftenly anyway. Thank you. Looking up at the sky today, that's to the east. This is to the south and to the west of us. We've had 4 days of chemtrails and now we're fixing to have a major thunderstorm come through. Alright, thank y'all. It rained last night. We got a bunch of rain last night. Alright, thank y'all.